Hello everyone. We are Team SkyNet01 and this is our project demonstration for the project we have selected P3. So first we have created this SkyNet MTLLM plugin which is as an extension plugin for the Jacklang MTLLM. So it is basically act as a switching mechanism between the API based LLM and the local uh, LLM that we used. So without further ado, let's see how this plugin works. So first, as in the documentation, you need to clone this repo and go to the this Skynet MTLLM directory. Then run these commands to install the plugin. So so as you can see, I cloned the repo and I'm in the correct directory. So let's run this pip install command. Okay, so you can see the successfully installed message. By the way, if you have encountered any issues during the installation, please run this command again. Then it will correctly installed and you can see the successfully installed message. So since now we have installed the plugin, let's switch to the RPG game and see how this plugin intercept the API call and it fine tune the local SLM model. So yeah, so I'm currently in the RPG game. So as you can see, so for now I am using the OpenAI GPT 4.0 mini model uh, model uh, to call via API. So let's run the game and see how the Skynet MTLLM plugin intercept the call before the Jack LLM and how the local fine tuning works. So let's start and play the game. Level 1. Okay, so you can see the new game generated via the GPT or 4.0 mini version. So let's see the CLI. Um, so you can see here the before calling the LLM GPT 4.0 mini version, the SkyNet MTLM plugin that we developed uh, intercept the call and try to create the map. So since the similarity uh, that we got is less than the threshold value that we have used, it calls the LLM and generate the map via the LLM instead of using the local language model. So for now, we have used the our local pre-trained model here. So since that is not up to the threshold similarity value, so now the game uses the map generated via the API code. So as you can see, the result fetched from the API code. And here the plugin create a, data set and dataset uh, and store the uh, prompt and the response got from the API call, and it starts to train the language model that we used here, uh, language model that we used here after uh, certain amount of data set. So we can change that data set, that retraining data set also. So let's play this game and see how the next level generated. So as you can see, the player is already surrounded by walls, so the level is not up to the standards. So let's close this game and try again to generate. Uh, Try again to generate. So by the way, and for the model, uh, for the model, we use tiny llama. For the model, we use tiny LLMA and followed certain phases to make it train for the standard. So first we try to like zero shot uh, test, like how whether to check whether the tiny llama knows how to generate a JSON file structure or not. So what I got as result is so it tries to generate some map, but the response start with uh, like a normal chat, then like with this kind of chat. So the full response is here. So as you can see, the prompt is all same for all cases, but the response is, as you can see, it tries to generate some response, but it's not up to the standard value. So we need to fine tune the model, fine tune the model. So we move to the phase two. Here we took like 10 data samples from the data set we generated using the OpenAI model, and we overfit the model. So with that, we could we have generated and tested the model. So as you can see, now the response is starting without any text style, and it's properly formatted as well. So so one issue we got was, even though the response starting in a clear manner, when the response limit is high, then it start to generate some kind of a text, and it's start to lose the control. So you can see it start to print some letters and symbols. So as you can see this here as well. So so we thought of it some kind of issue with the context limitation, like Tiny Llama has like 248 context limitation. So we tried to retrain again with the full data set, and as well as with the uh, so we trained the model with full data set. So we got like mm, 421 examples. uh, so uh, even after that, the response is similar to this. So it start to generate very good at the beginning, but at the end it start to lose the control and generate some kind of text and symbols and others there. So we try to train again, but using a specific uh, ND. So with that, we got some improvements, but the response is quite similar to the uh, that previous one. So as you can see, uh, before retraining for the output ending part, the response is like this. But after the fine tuning again, the response is much clear. So, but there are some text and symbols always. So we thought of that it's a limitation, like context limitation, when we are generating a large response from that tiny llama model. So we thought of changing the model as well. Yeah. So that's how far we train the model. So that trained model is used in the game level generation. So when we move back to the MTLLM plugin, so it has many features. As you can see, uh, it can automatically intercept, as we saw earlier, before using before the API call, and it dynamically model switch the model when it hit the threshold limit. So we can set that threshold limit as well. And after collecting some data sample, it start to retrain the model. So that retraining may be using CPU or GPU according to the availability as well. So you can set uh, the local path to the local model from this code, and you can change the threshold value as well. So this is our project so far. Thank you for uh, listening. Have a nice day.